How to permanently fix a drywall ceiling crack. First, I'm going to measure out how long this crack is, which is about 15 inches. Cut the furring strip, trace it. Then I'm going to take a keyhole saw and just cut it out. You want to go kind of shallow when you're cutting. You don't want to use all the blades because you never know what's above the ceiling. There could be a wire. There shouldn't be something sitting on the ceiling, but you never know. I'm just going to slide it in. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a screw right in the middle of it. That helps me hold it while I'm screwing the other pieces around the crack to that furring strip. Otherwise, that's just going to lift. It helps to have that screw in the middle, and then we'll remove it once we get these 4 screws in. I'm going on each side of the crack. Now I'm going to put the piece I cut out right back in so it's a perfect cut. And you don't even need a new piece of drywall. Just screw in 4 screws and boom. I'm going to scrape back the popcorn a little bit. I'm going to put the fiberglass mesh tape over the crack. I'm going to make sure it's stuck really good and really flat just by running my hand over it. Then I'm just going to tape off these 2 little areas where I did the cutout, and it'll be ready for the mud work. When you use fiberglass mesh tape, you always want to use a setting type compound, which is a powder form that you mix to a joint compound. Very important, or it's not going to have a good result. Use this 5-minute mud. It does come in smaller bags and also comes in 20-minute, 45-minute, and 90-minute. But this 5-minute just going to let me be able to keep working, and it's going to be dry in like 5-10 minutes. It's kind of like baking a cake. You want to get all the lumps out. You don't want to start out with too much water. You just want to have enough to get going, and then you can add more. If you put too much water in, you're going to have to keep adding powder, and it just becomes a mess. So basically, you're just going to go ahead and just kind of squish it out on the sides and let the water soak in. It doesn't have to be like super thin. You want it a little thick on this first coat. Not too thick, but not too thin. You want it to be good and solid. I'm just going to keep mixing. Normally, you want to wait a minute after you get it pretty mixed up with the 20, 45, or 90. But this 5-minute, you have no time to waste. Once you get it where you need it, you need to go and get it up on your repair. I'm going to get the 5-minute mud up on the ceiling repair, and then I'm going to smooth it all out. You want to pull it pretty tight. You don't want a big hump or anything, even though I'm going to be skim coating this. If you're not going to be skim coating, you just want to treat it like a drywall tape joint and just do 2 coats of mud over it. And you might need a 3rd touch-up coat after that. Then sand, prime, and paint. I have plenty of videos where I match texture or do a smooth finish as well. As you can see, I got a nice tight pull on the repair and also filled the screw holes that were on the 2 trusses on each side of the crack. I'm getting ready to skim coat. I'm going to put that in another video, and stay tuned for that. And also let me know what kind of drywall project you're working on. Subscribe for more skim coating and drywall tips. Thanks for watching.